Kim Kardashian West relived for the cameras the night masked robbers broke into her Paris apartment, held her at gunpoint and stole millions of dollars worth of jewelry. On Sunday's Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the 36-year-old said she mentally prepared herself to be raped during the ordeal on October 2 last year. "He duct tapes my face, like my mouth, to get me to not yell or anything, and then he grabs my legs. I had no clothes on under. He pulled me towards him at the end of the bed and I thought, like, okay, this is the moment, they are going to rape me, and I fully mentally prepped myself, and then they didn't," she said. "Then he had the gun up to me and I knew that was the moment, they are totally going to shoot me in the head. I just prayed that Kourtney Kardashian is going to have a normal life after she sees my dead body on the bed." Kardashian West, who has 2 children with husband Kanye West, North, 3, and Saint, 1, believed the men were following tip-offs as well as carrying out surveillance on her and her family during their trip to Paris Fashion Week. "What I think happened now after thinking about it so much is that there was probably a group of guys that were following us the entire trip," she said. "I was Snapchatting that I was home and everyone was going out, so I think they knew bodyguard Pascal Dubier was out with Kourtney and that I was there by myself. They had this window of opportunity and just went for it." Kardashian West was lying in bed when she heard footsteps coming towards her room. She believed it to be older sister Kourtney, 37, and her personal assistant and friend, Stephanie Shepard. When she called out, she got no reply and said, "At that moment, my heart started to get really tense. I knew something wasn't quite right." 2 men dressed in police uniforms walked inside holding another man who was handcuffed and holding the key to the room. He turned out to be the concierge. Kardashian West continued, "What I've heard from talking to him afterward is they said, 'You know, where's the rapper's wife?' Led us up to her room in French. He ended up being our interpreter because I couldn't understand them, they couldn't understand me. When they dragged her out to the landing in the light, her fight or flight response kicked in. I was looking at the gun, looking down back at the stairs. I have a split second in my mind to make this quick decision. Am I going to run down the stairs and either be shot in the back? It makes me so upset to think about it. But either they're going to shoot me in the back, or if I make it and they don't, if the elevator doesn't open in time or the stairs are locked, then I'm effed. There is no way out." She asked the concierge to ask the gang in French to spare her life. "I have babies. Please, they can't understand me, but tell them I have babies at home. Please, I have a family. Let me live," she said. The entrepreneur cried as she recalled the moment when she thought she would die. "I have a family. I have my kids, my husband, my mom. I'm not going to make it out of here. I know how these things go." They then picked her up and put her in the bathtub as they fled with the jewels. Kardashian West took to Instagram ahead of the Sunday night show to tell her 95.3 million followers why she decided to hold the story until the 2nd episode of the 13th season of the E! reality show. "I thought it was important to share this story through my eyes and not in an interview where my own words could be twisted. I have always shared so much and I'm not going to hold back when this was probably one of the most life-changing experiences for me," she said.